I have never been more excited for a Speed Champion set in my entire life. When I first saw the images of the set a few months ago, I was super excited, and I'm even more excited now that I finally have it in hand. Today we're going to be taking a look at the LEGO Speed Champions, the Mercedes-AMG G63, and the Mercedes-AMG SL63. This is set number 76924. It is ages 10 plus and has 808 LEGO pieces, and of course contains the two really cool Mercedes vehicles. I'm pretty tickled to have this set on hand today to provide this review because it doesn't even come out until June 1st, 2024. I've always thought the Speed Champion has been a pretty great line, and I've collected a few over the years, but I'm really excited for these ones just because I think they look so incredible, and without any further ado, let's open them up. So unfortunately, this set does have the thumb tabs, which is really annoying, but the unboxing experience of the set is just like you'd expect. We've got several different numbered bags here, including bag 6, bag 2, bag 5, bag 3, bag 4, this little bag of some rims, as well as bag 1. We also get 2 sticker sheets, one for each car, and 2 instruction manuals to accompany it. So I might not be the biggest car guy out there, and I don't know a lot about what I'm talking about, but I do have to say I still really enjoyed this build. Both of these cars took me just over an hour and 20 minutes to do, and I was pretty blown away by all the pieces used and all the building techniques. If you guys are interested in checking out the speed build of this set, you'll have to do so on my speed build channel now. Looking at these two cars now in a little bit more detail, it's just like, wow, these are absolutely amazing. So of course we do get the two cars here, one being the AMG 63 and the other being the AMG SL 63, both incredible Mercedes cars. They're absolutely beautiful. It also does come with 2 different LEGO minifigures, which we will take a look at in just a few minutes. Starting off with the actual models themselves, I'm just so excited for these because they are so cool looking and are really jam-packed with the details. LEGO made sure that these models include some real-life authentic details, such as the front grills, their hoods, their interiors, and of course the Mercedes logo everywhere. The scale of these cars definitely looks really funny when you're standing side by side, especially when you put the LEGO minifigure there, but that was done with purpose, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later. For starters, let's take a look at the AMG 63, also commonly known as the G-Wagon. This is the model from the set that I am personally really excited about. I think it looks absolutely incredible, even if it kind of looks like a tank. Like, it is absolutely massive here. So even though this is a LEGO set, I would definitely say this model just absolutely screams luxury. The body of this model was definitely built with luxury in mind and contains some pretty cool body designs with some AMG specific styling elements, including the radiator grille, the flared wheel arches, and lots of custom AMG printing. The interior of this model also showcases a bunch of luxury details, and I'll show you guys that in a little bit later. So for starters, taking a look at the front of the model here, it's absolutely incredible. There is a mix of printed and non-printed elements here, meaning stickered elements, which is a shame. This model actually had a few more stickers than the other model, which we'll talk about in a little bit later, but it's still absolutely amazing. So you can see on the front there, we've got some really great wheel design. Like I already mentioned, it does have the flared wheel arches as well, and lots of really great details, lots of use of bricks, and it all looks great together. The front grille here is pretty detailed as well. We do have the Mercedes logo printed on that tile there, which looks really cool, and lots of different grille elements. The front engine here actually does pop up, which is really cool. On the inside here, it does have a sticker, which is meant to be the engine, and of course the AMG G63 is powered by a handcrafted 4-liter V8 biturbo engine that actually produces 577 horsepower and 627 pounds of torque, ensuring an exceptional performance both on and off-road. Despite this being a LEGO set, it feels really cool that they were still able to include a lot of the detailing here. I love the fact that you can actually push up the hood and see on the inside. You can see the front of the hood there is detailed with the Mercedes logo. This is unfortunately a sticker and not a printed piece. And of course we do have the headlights, the grille pieces, and a bunch of other ones there. This model also does have 2 windshield wipers, which I thought was pretty fun. I don't remember any LEGO cars in the past that I've built that have had actual windshield wipers, which is really cool. On the side of the car here, you can really see the body just a lot more. We have the front door here, the driver's side door, and then the passengers on the other side. Unfortunately, these doors are just for show. They don't actually work. Your minifigure would have to like really crawl in there to get in, but it's still really cool and looks neat. And then of course here we've got the back 2 windows. These windows are absolutely massive. I've never seen such big windows on a car before, but it's really cool. Like I mentioned in the intro there, we do get the custom AMG printing. That is actually done on the side of a 1x2 plate, which I thought was really cool, and I just love the different wheel techniques we used here. Because of the flared wheel arches, we actually do use some slope bricks right there, or some slope plates, which I think just look really cool. We've even got some fake door handles here. They use some rollerblade LEGO minifigure pieces there, which I thought was just a really good building technique, and I appreciated it. The base of the model is really cool here as well. As you can see, there are just a ton of 1x5 plates here. I've never seen so many 1x5s used in a set in the past, and it was really cool, the building techniques you'll see when you watch the speed build, how they were able to accomplish some of the different building techniques, especially especially in terms of the design. On the back of the car here, or the back of the G-Wagon, this is where I have a little bit of a beef with this set. While for the most part the rear does look really good, it's got some great taillights, the AMG logo there, the G63 printing, the AMG printing over there. We've also got an extra wheel here with the Mercedes logo. First off, that could have been printed, but unfortunately it was a sticker. But what I don't really like about the set is I find the back windshield is just a little wonky. This is definitely one that we've seen in many LEGO City sets or many smaller LEGO cars in the past, and it just looks a little weird. I think considering the rest of the set looks so built out and it just looks so perfect, I just think the back is just like, you couldn't find a better piece to use there, so you went with that one when the rest of the model just is absolutely stunning. It kind of is disappointing when you see the back there. That being said, I still think the model looks absolutely epic, and it's pretty much mirrored on the other side as well. You can also see that we've got the side mirrors there all stuck out, and it looks really, really awesome. Of course, if you want to see the inside of this vehicle, all you need to do is pop off the top here, where you'll also be able to see the car in all its luxury. Obviously, this model here is built out of LEGO bricks, but the traditional G63 normally offers a very luxurious cabin with premium materials such as Napa leather upholstery, carbon fiber accents, and of course, lots of state-of-the-art technology. LEGO does definitely give you a tease of that leather there with these beautiful white chairs, as well as the state-of-the-art technology there. You can see the steering wheel, and then we even got a dashboard with the computer mount. This car here does have room for 4 different minifigures to sit in it, and they actually could there, including the driver plus 3 passengers, and it's also got some room at the back there for any luggage or anything like that, although this doesn't open or anything, so you'd have to load your minifigure luggage in from the top here. Of course, I just continue to be blown away by how amazing and cool this design looks. I'm a really, really big fan. I do, however, think it is a little large when you put the minifigure right next to it. She is just the height of the actual wheel itself for the most part, so like I mentioned earlier, good luck kind of getting that minifigure on the inside. This is definitely not to scale with a lot of things that you may want to put in your LEGO City, and especially not to scale with any of the buildings or cars I have in my LEGO City, but that's not really what this playset is meant for. I love it as well because this thing feels like an absolute tank. I feel like I could throw this down a set of stairs and it would do just fine. Like, it is built very, very sturdy. It is a beautiful, beautiful looking set. Of course, the actual car in real life is a very nice model as well, and I don't know my cars very well, but I do know that it's got some really cool features on it that LEGO definitely tried to incorporate here as well. So in addition to all the other ones that I actually mentioned, around like the engine and the luxury finishes both on the inside and outside, this is a really cool model, and although this can't do it in LEGO, the real-life G63 can actually accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.5 seconds, and the vehicle features a 9-speed AMG Speed Shift TCT automatic transmission, which provides smooth and quick gear shifts. Just like the actual car in real life, this LEGO model definitely screams luxury and has such a wow feature to it. Definitely one of my favorite Speed Champion builds ever, even if it's not really to scale as many of the rest of them would be. So the Mercedes AMG SL 63 here is definitely going to be a little bit shorter one to look at, but it is still such an impressive car. Also known as the convertible roadster, just like the G-Wagon, the front of this car actually flips up, allowing you to see the handcrafted 4-liter V8 bi-turbo engine, which of course delivers an impressive 577 horsepower and 590 pounds of torque. Unlike the G-Wagon, the roadster can actually accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.5 seconds with a top speed of 195 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest cars in its class. The model here uses a little bit of a different design for the front grille than the G-Wagon, but still it is very, very impressive. The LEGO model of this car here definitely has a few more printed pieces than the G-Wagon that we've already taken a look at, but it still has some stickers as well. I think a reason that it just had a few more printed pieces is just because some of the areas where it definitely would have been really hard to apply stickers to, so I'm glad LEGO went with the alternative. The car here obviously uses significantly less pieces as well, and only took up 2 of the bags instead of the 3. Despite being a smaller build, LEGO definitely didn't sacrifice any of the features and amenities, and as already mentioned, contains a bunch of authentic details. The exterior of the convertible sports a sleek aerodynamic design with AMG-specific styling elements, including an AMG-specific front grille, aggressive body line, and the distinctive AMG badging. Of course, this is a convertible here, and although we don't have the retractable hardtop that the actual car in real life has, you can still tell that this is a beautiful model, and this is where it would be stored in the back. And of course, the inside of the model here definitely features the luxurious cabin, and the real model would feature premium materials like Napa leather, carbon fiber accents, and advanced technology, which LEGO does include at the front here if you can see the sticker elements. Technically, 3 LEGO minifigures would be able to fit in this set. We've got 2 in the front here, and then the seats actually fold down to allow a 3rd minifigure to climb in the back. The front here is also where you'll see an example of some of the pieces that were printed instead of stickered. The front AMG piece here is a sticker, however the headlights The cheese slope as well as the front grille are all printed pieces, including that beautiful Mercedes logo there. These are molded wheel hubs and not brick built like the other model here. We've got the door on the side, which again does not open but contains a sticker to kind of make it look like it does open. On the back of the vehicle here, it is a very nice and very sleek, as I said, that really gives that aerodynamic design. We also get the printed taillights here and a stickered Mercedes logo on the back, as well as the stickered license plate that says AMG. The side of the model is just the exact same as the other one, so once you've seen it once, you've kind of seen it twice, but still, it is absolutely beautiful. This one here is definitely a lot lower to the ground and is more authentic, I would say, to the actual scale of a Lego minifigure, because this is what its driver looks like next to it. Despite the vast differences of appearances of these two models, I think it was really good of Lego to include them in one set. Obviously, they are both AMG, so it is still a very beautiful line, and it does make sense for them to include it together, and I feel like the price point is pretty relevant. Obviously, this one uses a lot more pieces than this model here, so this was only $60 Canadian for the two of them, which is the exact same price as if you would buy two different Speed Champions cars at the store. They're always $30 each. However, if I paid $30 for this one, I would have felt like I got a little ripped off, just because the piece count and the build experience is not the same, versus if I would have bought this one and paid only $30 for it, I feel like I would have gotten an absolute steal just because it is so much larger, the pieces are really cool, and it's just much more of a worthwhile model. So it makes sense that they were combining them here for one set. And of course, very briefly, I will mention the two Lego minifigures that come in this set. These are both Mercedes branded Lego minifigures, which are really cool. Comes with the two drivers here. The one on the left is the minifigure that came with the convertible, and the one on the right is the one that was driving the G-Wagon. They are very cool minifigures here. Like I mentioned, they just scream luxury as well. I love this custom printing on both their torsos. I love the fact that they are both Mercedes branded. One of them is holding a wrench as well. The face prints that Lego chose to go with them are also really cool. Both are wearing similar sunglasses, and they just, as I said, scream luxury. It's like, wow, I have these really expensive, really nice cars, and a Lego Mercedes is probably one of the only Mercedes I'll ever own, so I'm definitely enjoying this while I can. The back printing on the G-Wagon driver is a little boring, but the back printing on the convertible driver is really slick. It actually continues there around, and you can see the AMG printed on the back. And of course, despite not being the biggest Lego car fan out there, this set has truly blown me away. Despite some of the little nuances that I brought up during the actual review portion of the video, maybe things I don't like or things that I think Lego could have done better, I just have to say this set is absolutely amazing. I do not regret buying this one early. You guys should know me by now. I don't buy Lego sets normally before their release date. I wait for them to go on sale, or I'm just in no big rush. But when I found out this one was possibly at Walmart early, and given how amazing and how cool the set was, I knew I just could not pass it up. So that's why I'm very excited to have had a chance to review this set today. I think it's absolutely amazing. I am so excited for it, and I'd highly recommend it if you're a car fan, or even not a car guy like me and you just think cool cars are fun. This one's definitely going to be one that you're not going to want to miss. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching today's review. Thank you for bearing with me as I try to review cars when I'm not really a car guy and I don't know what I'm talking about, but I did do my research and I tried my best, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Anyway, thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys here in the next video.